Hi, this is Ellen in Syracuse, New York. Pray It Up, and we're talking about how to get through Christmas and New Year's Eve without gaining weight. Here's the most important thing, that Christmas is a time to spend with the people you love and enjoying yourself. And also to remember that the real reason of the season is Jesus Christ. Jesus is the reason for the season. And I also think that we stress ourselves into a frenzy. You know, I gotta have everything perfect, I gotta have the perfect presents, the perfect cards, I gotta have a beautiful letter, I have everything decorated, and then, you know, Christ's birthday, I don't have time to go to church. I've heard people say that! I'm so stressed over Christmas and I got so much to do, I can't go to church. It's too stressful. And I'm like, oh, really? So, remember the reason for the season. And another thing is, when you deny yourself things, then it becomes I'm not going to have any Jubilee roll. I'm not going to have any, not going to have any. If you have a small slice and eat it with dignity. I don't eat donuts because donuts are a trigger food for me. I love donuts. As a matter of fact, I went to a big meeting at St. Joe's yesterday, and we brought 4 dozen donuts, and we lifted the lid. There's 30 people. We lifted the lids. I never saw a more beautiful 4 dozen donuts in my life. It was a display of gorgeousness. I mean, there was like eclairs, and I mean, they were like, people even gasped a little bit, like, oh, these are awesome, you know? And I admired them. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there was like this little bell. And it went dee-dee-dee. And somebody I was with from my company said, oh, what's that? And somebody from St. Joe's goes, oh, it's the morning prayer. And then all of a sudden over the loudspeaker came the most beautiful prayer about, you know, help us, Lord, to help people, and help us, Lord, to be healing hands. And I wanted to weep. It was the most beautiful thing. I know Sarah works there. And I said, Sarah, they do that every day? She goes, yes. Can you imagine a prayer over the loudspeaker? And at the end, everyone said, well, that one must be Catholic, because at the end of the prayer, I'm the only one there going like this. But it was beautiful. And guess what? It put my eyes on God and not the 4 dozen gorgeous donuts. And so just remember that Christmas is not 4 weeks. It's one day. Jesus is the reason for this season. Logs. So many people come in on January 2nd, and these are people who've been in the group for 4 or 5 years. And I'll say, where's your log? And they go, we were supposed to log? Like, what's a log, you know? Yes. The logs do not, on December 19th, you will receive a backward 2-sided. So for those of you who didn't get it this week, look on the other side, because there's going to be a log. And then you will hand those in. Eat slowly. How many times have we pigged in so fast that we were practically had to give ourselves the Heimlich maneuver on because and then you didn't even eat it. We need to drink sensibly. Let me repeat that, everyone. Drink sensibly. I'm not talking about water. Drink sensibly. We need to plan ahead. We need to have a lot of turkey. I love turkey. So many of these articles, when you read the fine print, they're all like, well, everyone has a Christmas roast. You know you have a roast on Christmas. I don't know where they grew up, but in Elmira Heights, we didn't have a roast for Christmas. We had turkey. We had turkey for Thanksgiving. We had turkey for Christmas. So the beautiful thing about turkey is that it's great. Cranberries, great. Have some hummus, have some veggies. Keep healthy stuff around the house and have your goal on January 2nd. Stay the same, maybe 1, 2 at the most. What we don't want to see is 5 or 7 pounds. That's what we don't want to see. Make every bite count. When you're having that chocolate tiramisu, make noises. Go, mwah, mwah. Whoa, yes, this is so good. Sometimes Bob and I don't even talk at dinner because we're going, this is good. Are you kidding me? You make every bite count. And this is something that I have learned to do in my old age. Have you ever started to eat something and go, you know, like maybe you're at a buffet or something and you get something on your plate and you go, I don't really like that. And then you eat it anyway? I'm like, well, is there some buffet police going, you will eat everything? It's okay to leave it to the side. Why waste the calories if you don't like it. I remember we went to this pub in Philadelphia because my daughter went to college there and she wanted to take us to this fancy pub where they had homemade beers. So she said, oh, try a different beer. It's so great. So I had this beer and it tasted like cat pee-pee. It was, it tasted like how cat pee-pee smells because I've never had cat pee-pee. For those of you who might have thought I drank cat pee-pee. So anyway, guess what I did? I had to plug my nose and then I'm drinking it because I couldn't waste it. It cost $7. So I said, I'm drinking this cat pee-pee if that's what but why? Why waste your calories on cat pee-pee? Don't do it. Another thing is to move away from the snack table. You back away. Usually there's a table with the food and there's conversations going on everywhere. Your conversation, you can say to your friend, oh, come on over here with me and let's talk over here by the candlelight or by the music. Get away from the snack table. Proximity is deadly. And watch your emotions. If you're watching, It's a Wonderful Life, and you're like, I wish I had a wonderful life. My life sucks. Give me some beer. Give me something. Watch your emotions around the holidays. Another thing you need to do is take care of yourself. Stopping right there, Bob.